Hello everyone, this is SeanThomas on ARK Survival Evolved, and we're discussing the upcoming patch 226. We're expecting to see some improvements here in our cooking, so right now we cook with 4 pots at the same time, rotating between them to make our kibble. We're hoping the industrial oven is going to speed that up by 15 times per industrial oven. So we'll probably have 1 or 2 going at the same time, maybe you only need 1. But this will help likely with our kibble and our tames, and also with it we were hoping for some Thanksgiving recipes to pair up with this new event for the turkey trial. So you'll also likely be able to create recipes directly off of them if you put notes inside, if it allows for the placement of notes. Otherwise you might have to create them inside your cooking pot and then transfer them to your baking oven. So we'll see what happens there. Expect it to be a high-level engram requiring electronics, oil, likely lots of metal ingots. The industrial forge required around 2,500 ingots, I believe. So this one will also likely require quite a bit. Hopefully not as high level as the industrial forge, which currently requires 85. So we're going to move on outside to take a look at the farm. Another item coming out is the Oviraptor. Now we've been waiting for the Oviraptor for a few patches now, and it keeps getting pushed back. So how can you prepare for the Oviraptor? As in my other videos, I've shown that the very best thing that you likely could do for the Oviraptor is create a chamber where the Oviraptor cannot get out of, because you're going to likely have to put the Oviraptor on wander. And so by placing the Oviraptor inside a enclosed chamber and then setting him to wander, he's going to walk behind these turtles. If you want to get a Bronto tame, high-level Bronto, you're going to want to have lots of turtles. And you just let that Oviraptor path around and he'll collect the eggs for you. The Oviraptor will more than likely have a very low weight count, and so that's going to be the stat you're going to want to increase so that he can pick up more eggs, so those eggs get heavy. And you'll also likely want to have multiple Oviraptors tamed to do the work. Like other autonomous egg collectors, or not necessarily egg collectors, autonomous fiber collection, we've got the gorilla over here. He'll only pick up stuff until he gets to about 80% of his capacity. So we'll set him to wander outside and have some raptors defending him, and as you see, he just picks up the fiber while he's out there, and then we tell him to come on back in. So either you have to have an enclosed area on the outside, or you have to have water as your boundary, and he'll stay on the inside. So with the Oviraptor is going to be walking around inside your base, and if you have a massive base, what eggs is he going to pick up? Well, he's going to get some eggs, but how do you improve that efficiency? Well, like I showed you, that room with the enclosure, it'll also help keep them segmented away from other things that you maybe don't want to pick up eggs for. So over here we've got a mess of dodos, or dillos as well. So here's a bunch of dillos, here's a bunch of dodos. Don't really need their eggs right now, so we probably want to isolate the Oviraptor, segment it off from collecting those eggs. So you're going to find the more honeycomb chambers that you have, and then just depositing Oviraptors on wander within them, and you're going to have the best results. So again, we've been waiting for the Oviraptor for some time. We put some thinking into how we're going to do this. Those chambers is pretty much where we're at, and those chambers can also be used for breeding and taming. Apart from that, there are some improvements on efficiency of it looks like client-side CPU optimization. So we're just hoping that people with slower computers in summary are going to have a better chance for using that. Alright, well with that, I want to thank you. Please mash that like button. Please subscribe. It's free to do so. And if you leave a comment, I will respond. Looking forward to the next updates, and hopefully it'll improve our taming quite considerably with the egg collection of the Oviraptors. One bonus tip about Oviraptors is that they're also going to release a pheromone that will increase the percentage likelihood of an egg drop. So you want to get those around your premier dinosaurs that you've been waiting on eggs. Maybe you're trying to collect those Spino eggs that haven't been dropping. That'll give you a little bit of boost. Alright, but please collect and tame en masse so that you can get the most benefit from them. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next time.